Hi, my name is Nathan Watkins. I'm production manager at the brewery. And today we are talking about Black Tuesday Rye. Black Tuesday Rye is really cool for me as a brewer, for us here at the brewery, because typically, most people are familiar with Black Tuesday, and Black Tuesday is barrel aged in bourbon barrels. Bourbon has a very particular taste to it. It's got a particular aroma and even a particular mouthfeel as opposed to other whiskey spirits. And so typically we're familiar with that bourbon. Bourbon is, cherry, oak, vanilla. You're getting bits of cola sometimes, and bourbon has like a very, very distinct flavor. So the really cool thing about rye whiskey is the rye in rye whiskey plays a lot like rye in beer. And if you have a rye beer, you're going to end up with a little bit more spice, a little bit of pepper to it. Well, the same thing translates exactly to rye whiskey. So rye whiskey is made with a rye base, and you're getting a lot of those sharp, distinct rye flavors. So with the Black Tuesday Rye, you really get a lot of that sharpness, a lot of the bite of the rye, sort of the spicy pepper notes that you would get from a rye whiskey translate really well to this Black Tuesday. So Black Tuesday itself isn't necessarily the sweetest stout, and I think that's what makes it very palatable for most people. A lot of high ABV stouts also end up having a lot of sugar coming with it, and so I think that's definitely something that we here at the brewery have mastered pretty well, is a very high ABV but dry stout. Rye will give a beer a sense of spice, and this rye whiskey really gives this Black Tuesday a chance to kind of shine on its own. Like the sweetness of the Black Tuesday, while subtle, is still very much there, and it lends itself really well to the spiciness of the rye whiskey. You also end up with a lot more chance for the oak to shine with rye whiskey barrels, and so that's what we have here.
Right, my name is Shreyas. I'm a brewer here at the brewery, and I've been here for just over a year now. Pretty much responsible for every process along the way from grain to glass, and as of the past 2 months I've been back here at True brewing sour beers and taking them through all the way through fermentation and making sure they're in a bottle. Today we're drinking Black Tuesday Rye. I actually haven't tried this beer yet, so I'm pretty excited. Let's go ahead and open it. It's got that typical Black Tuesday color to it, jet black, slightly tan head here. Yeah, smells like a Black Tuesday. You get a little bit of that almost spiciness from the rye. It's got that classic Black Tuesday booziness to it. Wow, that is really good. First thoughts, instantly you're drinking Black Tuesday. It just hits you in the face. And yeah, that spiciness from the rye actually really comes through pretty well. Yeah, so the ABV is 20.2%, which I don't think most people would be able to tell just by drinking it. It drinks so smooth, like it's pretty incredible. Yeah, so I think rye just has this really unique characteristic to beers that it's really hard to get that from other barrels, and it's really like something unique to rye barrels, and it's kind of like it dances on your tongue a little bit. It's just like almost a spiciness, like it's a little tingly, but it's more of a taste than a sensation, if that makes sense.
All right, let's taste this. First time this beer's ever touched bourbon. Getting good roast and a light sweetness on the aroma. Dark chocolate and vanilla notes too. And if you're not ready for it, it might throw you for a loop. You might think that there's something wrong, but given the context of Black Tuesday Rye, this is very appropriate and very nice. Heavy, heavy toffee, oak, spice, a little bit of white pepper in there too, which is really cool. Just letting it warm up in my mouth, the flavors change, the flavors increase, and that's pretty cool. I'm not typically a stout guy, but Black Tuesday just has a really special place in my heart and on my palate, and it really is the best barrel-aged stout there is. So, cheers.
Okay, let me get comfy. It's delicious.